Well, this never come up the first time where it's Welcome back to Yaadie Hands. Our previous live stream was disrupted by a break in our internet connection. And so we're here again, trying again for the third time. I hope you're able to rejoin us. We're bringing you coverage of Hurricane Melissa from across Kingston and St. Andrew. And in our previous stream, we were at the Palisadoes, and we stepped out of our car to take footage of the roaring ocean, and you need to go back and look at that because you're not going to see that in this video again. And it was high waves, and there were quite a few people out there taking in the scene too, you know. I guess everybody is anxious or excited to see what is happening and what is coming. Now the oceans tell us, in case you don't believe, in case you believe, say a dopey story, the meteorologist them might tell you, the oceans and the sky are telling us that there is a hurricane coming, and the popo out in their numbers. We've seen quite a few of them on the road since morning. They're out doing their job, trying to keep the public safe, doing their patrol and seeing where help is needed. So right now we're headed back into the city. Hopefully this time we can make it to the Waterfront, downtown Kingston, to show you what is happening there. Yesterday in the evening hours we did cover that area, and the ocean was up to the barriers, almost overflowing, and the storm never reached yet. So let us see if we can get down there to show you what is happening on the ground now. All right, so stay with us. Again, this is Yaadie Hands. We are breaking from our usual type of content where we would bring you into the scenes of the lovely things about Jamaica, its beauty. We feature tourists coming to Jamaica, how they enjoy our island and the waterfalls and the rivers and all that we have to offer. But we thought it was important to use our platform to bring you coverage of Hurricane Melissa, so you know how to stay safe during this time, so you know what is happening on the ground, what is happening in your neck of the woods. If you're in Kingston and St. Andrew, we're in Kingston, so we will stay within our zone where we know we can get back to base safely and quickly. In the description of this video, we will attach the link to the ADPEM's emergency parish numbers, just in case somebody needs to call for emergency help. And we will also attach the list of parish shelters across the island in case you need to go. All right, our screen might be looking a little hazy because of the ocean, what you call those, drizzle that went on it. Might be looking a little hazy from the salt water. All right, so we're headed back into the city. We're passing the flour mills again. It's on the opposite side of us now, the Jamaica flour mills. Alright, this is one man we passed there. Not sure what he has in that bucket, but hopefully he's going to a safe place to ride out this storm. you're overseas and watching and you have not yet got in touch with your loved one in Jamaica, it's not too late to do so, provided that you are able to reach them, whether it's through the internet or by direct phone call. Don't bother things so because you never send them the little money with them it ask you for because you couldn't, that they don't want to hear from you. The moral support is very important to a lot of people during times like these. Alright, so we're on Michael Manley Boulevard, headed back to downtown Kingston. Alright, you can see those trees swaying in the breeze. New housing construction going up on our right hand side. A couple of people out here, I'm assuming they're from the Rae Town community. Or the housing scheme just above us. This is Yaadie Hands, and the driver is taking us around Kingston and St. Andrew to see what happened last night during Hurricane Melissa. And we're going to step out of our car again to show you a little bit of the ocean as we head down to the waterfront. We're not quite there yet. Now you can hear the wind and you can see the ocean. You can see the direction of the tide. I don't want to go too close, but let's see how close we can go and go safely. This is the ocean, headed to downtown. You can see a boat somewhere out there under the ship, and the wind is very, very strong out here. Not as strong as it was on the Palisadoes. So this is actually behind the Manly Meadows housing scheme, which is ahead of us. This is a view of the ocean. Normally, you would be able to clear or see across the ocean, which would be the airport. It's pretty gray over there, and the water is also very high up. So we're headed down to the waterfront. Let's see what we can get there for you. Alright, the driver said, you come back already? So me I go back. I'm going to spend a little more time. Aye, hopefully not bite me for my foot in the bush here. Alright. Alright, so I'm going closer. The driver said me too afraid. Here we go. This is it. This is the ocean. This is right behind the Rae the housing scheme. I'll soon show you. I hope you can hear me. This is the ocean. You can hear the breeze. You can see the trees. And it's about to blow me away. This apparently was somebody's home. I hope they have found a safer shelter than this. Alright, so we're headed back now. And we're back inside the car. All right, still headed to downtown.
All right, so we are now on the boulevard. We're heading back Rae Town, back down to downtown. We'll see what is happening on that side of the city. My cameraman can show you the sea. Of course, I am driving, so I can't focus anywhere else apart from on the road. So you can see the trees blowing in the wind. Earlier on, we went out by Harborview, but we were challenged with signal issue, knowing not what is the cause of it. But of course, we are back up and trying to show you as much as we can. But we can see the tearing of the trees. So just keep tuning as I keep you posted as we travel around Kingston to keep you all updated and informed.
Thank you for rejoining our stream. This is Yaadie Hands. We're bringing you coverage of Hurricane Melissa across Kingston and St. Andrew. Last night we had quite a bit of breeze, but from my understanding and from what we see on the streets, it was nothing compared to what other parishes have experienced so far. And we had a bit of rain, nothing to cause any sort of flooding, and we haven't had any reports of that so far over the corporate area.
All right, and look at it. You can see when you see these things in the road, you know that there is a huge pothole or something. So we always take precaution when we are crossing these things. Of course, we are pulling up around by Rae Town, follow the ocean over by the airport, we call here, so round back a prison. So we have been around behind the prison right now. We're gonna step out of the car again and try to see if we can give you some more footage of what the sea is doing.
Okay, so I tried to open the door and the breeze nearly took it off. So the driver is going around to open it for us.
Why did I put on your jacket?
The rain come down. Turn around.
Alright, we can't come out, the rain is coming down. So we're showing you from the window a quick view. This is behind the prison at Rae Town. We came out here yesterday, so you can go back and look at yesterday's video and then you can compare what happened yesterday to what the ocean looks like right now. So we can only show you a front view from inside the vehicle. Swipe off this camera. Alright, and the skies are pretty dark, of course, and we're headed to the waterfront. Not sure if we'll be able to come out and show you what is happening. Alright, so on the side of the road here we can see that the water from the ocean is already beating over the wall. Not sure if we quite caught that, but the water is beating over the wall right there. All right, rushing outside for a moment to show you. All right, can I open the door waiting at the driver to open it because the breeze out to take it off. Can you see? This is us standing up so you can see over the wall. This is behind the prison. This is the Rae Town community. You can see it up right here. It is very high. A couple years ago to height flood the road, and it is very high, as you can see for yourself. Hopefully we can give you further dates. Alright, so we just stepped outside the car and gave you a view of what is happening over this high wall that is behind the general penitentiary. This wall was built up to keep the water off the road, because this was historically a place that flooded out every time we got heavy rain. So just rewind a little bit and you'll see, just in case you just came on and you missed it, you will see what the water looks like behind that wall. So the threat of storm surge that we've heard about, it is very real based on what the water levels look like. Earlier we went out to the Palisadoes. We had a disruption in our stream, so you can go back and look at that as well, where we showed what the ocean out there looks like, and it's angry. It's mad, angry and miserable. And just in case there's someone who still thinks that Melissa is not going to impact the island and you haven't information, please don't take it lightly. Do what you need to do if there's still a window for you to do so. So So we're headed down to the waterfront. Hope we get there and get outside before this rain comes down. And there are parts where there are parts along this barrier where the water is actually beating over the wall as it beats against the rocks. So as the tides become higher, that situation will become worse. This is Yaadie Hands, and we're taking you through Kingston and St. Andrew for coverage of Hurricane Melissa. We are bringing you real information in real time. Please get off the fake news. There are a lot of fake videos out there, and if you listen